Hello, guys and dolls. This is Stephanie with Telehealth Talent, back to bring you another video for your job hunting journey. This is a phlebotomy technician position. The company that's hiring is Froedtert South. It's out of Prairie, Wisconsin. So that's where this position will be held. If you are around that area and you're looking for a phlebotomy technician position, you are in luck because this was just posted just the other day. They just posted this position. This position is it's posted on the Health Jobs Nationwide website. So let's talk about this position. As I stated before, Froedtert South is the hiring company. This is out of Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. It's a full-time position. So the entry level pay is $16, and it's $16 to $24 depending on your experience. And like I said before, it was published on the 19th. So they just posted this just the other day. So let's go over some of the responsibilities, or we'll go over all of the responsibilities. So let's talk about it. Let's read it. You perform venipunctures. You give patient instruction to properly collect non-blood specimen, and performs non-technical and clerical functions related to specimen collection. Performs point of care testing at the patient's bedside. So whatever that physician is ordering, if they're ordering tests for a blood draw, is what you'll be doing at the patient's bedside. So number one, you'll collect blood specimen from various patient types using defined venipuncture and capillary puncture techniques. Okay, status recording of the collection date and time in the laboratory information system. So you have to be able to identify those tubes, identify whatever specimen, like if you're picking up urine, you got to identify those cups, urine cups with the patient information on it so that you won't get them mixed up. Instruction of patients in the collection of non-blood specimen. Non-blood meaning urine or whatever it is, other test, stool. Those are other tests outside of that's what they mean by non-blood specimen. Urine, stool, semen, or whatever bodily fluids that they are trying to test. Performs point of care testing at the patient's bedside. Clear communication with patients, physicians, and fellow employees. You have to be able to communicate. If something goes wrong, you have to be able to communicate, or if you have trouble drawing a patient, you have to be able to communicate with your fellow employees, also with the physicians as well. Maintenance of the assigned work area, keeping your work area clean, including disinfections and stocking supplies. So you have to be able to disinfect your work area and stock supplies as well. As stated before, this is an entry-level position. So you're going to may start at the bottom, but you can work your way to the top. You have to have a high school diploma or equivalent. Ability to read, write, and hear, speak, and comprehend the English language. Okay, salary range, again, $16 to $24 an hour based on experience. You may be able to get a little more if you have a lot of experience. Night and evening shift differential. Okay, so if you're working night shift, they're going to pay you a little more. They're going to pay you a little more. So the benefits that come with this position: medical, dental, and vision. 403B. The same tax code as a 401k. Okay. 403B is just a tax code, just like 401k. So company match available. It's similar to a 401k. Tuition reimbursement, which is always good. Employee discount program. Competitive PTO. Okay, so this is a phlebotomy position. I personally am a certified phlebotomist, but I love to do phlebotomy. This is my thing. I love it. I love it. This is what I do every day, all day. But let's go over this again. Again, the hiring company is Froedtert South out of Prairie View, Wisconsin. So if you're in or around the Prairie View, Wisconsin area, you can apply for this position. It's full-time. It's a full-time position. If you're looking for a full-time position, this is for you. So let's go over the job responsibilities again. You're going to collect blood specimen from various patient types using defined venipuncture and capillary puncture techniques. You're going to instruct the patient on the collection of non-blood specimens. So if they're doing a 24-hour urine, if they're doing a stool, some type of stool collection, or whatever that doctor is ordering or the physician is ordering, you're going to instruct the patient on what they need to do and how they need to bring it back, because they bring back things and everything. If you don't instruct, and sometimes it doesn't matter about the instructions, they'll still bring it back in whatever they can get their hands on. Okay, so number 3, performs point of care testing at the patient's bedside. Clear communication with patients, physicians, and your fellow employees. So if you don't have great communication skills, you may want to work on that. Okay. Maintenance of your assigned work area, including disinfections and stocking supplies. Again, this is an entry-level position. You have to have a high school diploma, or you can have a GED. You can have a GED. But you do have to be able to read, write, hear, speak, and comprehend English. $16 to $24 based on your experience. Night and evening shift differential. So they may be offering you another $1, another $2. So just because you're coming in at $16 doesn't really mean that you'll be making $16. You may be making $2 or $3 extra because you're working night or evening shift. The benefits: medical, dental, vision, 403B, and the company matches it as well. Tuition reimbursement. That's always good. So if you decide to go to school for something else outside of phlebotomy, they're gonna reimburse you for your tuition. Employee discount program, competitive PTO. This position again was published on the 19th, so you still have time to apply for this position if you're in or around Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. This is all you. So again, the phlebotomy position out of Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, $16 to $24 an hour based on experience. It is full time, and they just published it, so you have time to get your application in. Everything about this job, little pointers, and the link for this website will be, I will put it in the description box. I don't see a job code or anything like that, so it won't be a job code, but the link will be in the description box, so that you will be able to easily access this job if you want to apply for it. All right. So if you want to know about work from home jobs, side gigs, and just ways to make money, head on over to Two Chicks with a Side Hustle, and they will get you going with that as well. Or if you know somebody that wants a remote job, or side hustle, side gigs, just ways to make other side gigs to make money. If you have a job and you just want those, you want to make some side money, head on over to Two Chicks with a Side Hustle, and they will get you going with the legit jobs. All right, this is Stephanie with Telehealth Talent. Again, I wish you well on your job hunting journey, and tune in next time for more companies that will be hiring. All right, see you in the next video.